Hey guys, and welcome to episode 16 of My Road to Glory. Thank you to everyone who's showing love and support to the whole series so far. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Um, and yeah, so I left you guys yesterday with some gameplay in the weekend league, and I said I was aiming for gold 3, which at the time I thought, like, yeah, it's really doable. Like gold 3, I might scrape through, or I might not scrape through. And stuff like that. And then I played the rest of my games yesterday, finished it all. I think I had 12 games left, played all 12. And we actually, believe it or not, for weekend league, and I can't believe it, I couldn't even do this on my main account. I fell one win short on my main account. We finished gold 1. We finished gold 1 on the road to glory. We end up finishing 20 wins and 9 losses, because there's no point in playing that last game, which is absolutely incredible to be hitting gold 1 first weekend league in the road to glory of my first team. And what's even better than that is when awards come out, we get to have, so we get 2 players, so we get to pick from 4 players, and we get 2 100k packs and 50k. Those 2 100k packs I'm really excited for. I'm stuck, because if I can hit gold 1 in the first weekend, am I expecting myself to hit gold 1 consistently? I don't know, Elite 3's right there. Imagine if I got an Elite 3, wow. But yeah, so it was an absolutely it was a perfect weekend for me and the team, but it has to be said that I could not have made gold 1 without this player right here. Without Saint Maximin. It could have been done. Because there was these games when I was struggling, and I think there was about 5 games there was one game especially, when I was down 3-0 at half time. I went, how am I going to pull this back? And he ends up, Saint Maximin scores 3, and in the 91st minute, scores a winning goal, and I said, wow, you just can't defend him. He's an absolute star. Aubameyang was really meh. He's did some good things, did some bad things. Fati had a great weekend for me also. Willie Adams, man, Didi had a good solid weekend at the centre defensive mid. Reguilon, I'm actually really happy with him this weekend. He actually got forward and smashed in a few goals. Van Dijk was good, Bazaka was good. Rudiger I'd hope to improve. Off the bench, Jesus was amazing. Corona at right back was actually really good for me. Even gets an assist. I subbed him on pretty much every game at right back, and he did really, really, really well for me. I'm like, yeah, beautiful. So, it was a really good, really good weekend for the team. And unfortunately, you haven't released anything for ones to watch or anything like that. They just gave us a Blaise Matuidi still. And nothing new there, nothing new in objectives, which is a bit annoying. But I did build myself 10 of these 2-player packs, which, I mean, if I need to improve a position, I'd like to improve Rudiger. That would be the dream, to replace Rudiger with pretty much a more solid centre back. But if we can't get a better centre back than Rudiger, it's not going to be the end of the world. We've got Rava awards coming out. We also then have weekend league awards coming out with those 2 100k packs and 2 red player picks, which I'm also kind of keen for. I'm just really hoping that there's a good team of the week coming out on Thursday, because I think Michael Keane will get a team of the week, and I really don't want to have him in my team. But if we do get him, then I don't think he'll be usable. But my aim is to have red players in my team, just to be like, yeah, look, I can just show them off and be like, yeah, I've got this player. But it's not really good to be just showing off Michael Keane, like, oh cool, I got Michael Keane. It's not really the best feeling in the world. There's one time I got back-to-back walkouts. They were goalkeepers, don't get me wrong. Well, walkouts. And Alisson's definitely, in my opinion, Alisson's the best goalkeeper in the game. No doubt about that at all. At all. He was just solid for me. saved my life a few times, and like a few one-on-ones he would save, a few bullet headers he would save, and like, oh, beautiful. But now, like I said, sorry, it was altogether it was a pretty solid weekend. Everyone did well. We came back so many times. But the problem with me was I didn't like being in those positions when I was like 3-0 down or 2-0 down at half time. I'm like, wow, really to come back into this. Yeah, good. There was a game when I was 2-0 down. This guy was like so good. I ended up making it 2-2. And then the 90th minute, I got a penalty. Or he scored the penalty in the 90th minute to get. We needed 2 wins. I got bored and I skipped it. We needed 2 wins and I ended up Lopez, nothing good. Winning that game to make it 1 win needed, and I won the next game, and I was just like celebrating, like yes, yeah, it's a good 2 100k packs, it's perfect. Was it 50k I think I get as well, which is perfect, and I get to pick from 4 players, 1 out of 4, which is also perfect, and I'm really hoping we can really get rewarded for hitting that gold 1. In main account I got the gold 2, I can't believe that. It should be the other way around. Oh, these packs have been horrible today. Normally they're just loaded with something, nothing for me. Nothing. And last player. And also I was thinking, whoa, far out. I was watching a YouTube video and I was just thinking like, and the guy that I was watching was pretty much saying how Matuidi, just because he's in the MLS, is really easy to link because he's French, and if he does get in form, that centre defensive mid thing is pretty solid. I don't know how he'd get in form in MLS, I really don't. But I was watching that, I went, you know what, I might do him. Because again, I always have this fear of missing out on someone. Which is, I guess that's fair enough. We need to have a French player, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We need an 83 rated team, so we may as well go trade in Matuidi. And then we need team overall 83, 60 chemistry. I mean, I might as well chuck in him, but I don't need any more French players after that, I don't think. But yeah, so we'll go do him because, yeah, like I said, I have a fear of this missing out just on like, you know, if he does get in form, we'll be like, oh, that's a pretty solid card, but I didn't get his ones to watch, and I don't want to miss out on it in a way. So I guess if he doesn't get an inform, he doesn't get an inform. That's my bad, but I feel like he could possibly get one. But like I said, if he doesn't get one, then that is definitely a bad call by me, which it could easily be a bad call. This already could be a bad call. Oh yeah, also we packed. I forgot to mention I did pack because in a when I was playing weekend league and stuff like that. I was doing some more 5k pack methods, and then I ended up packing Monster Watch Vidal, which is absolutely incredible. Which again, he's 1 inform away from being a solid player. I didn't really celebrate too much because I'm like, oh. Like, I opened the pack, there's like no walkout, like, no. It was a rare, but like, it wasn't he wasn't even a, like, it didn't show him, it showed the Liberatore card or whatever. So I skipped it and he was just there like, oh shit, Vidal. But he's obviously a good player to be packing. Renato Auguste. And then at right wing, we're going to get rid of at striker. At striker we need to be getting, I think he might have the rating, surely. We'll get rid of Gerard Moreno. And then at left wing, you can go ahead and get rid of Munwain. Do we have the rating? We do. Beautiful, and there's one sort that's really done. And like I said, I just have a fear of missing out on that, because he could get 1 inform, he could possibly get 2 informs. And I could just feel like, oh, I missed out on him. And he's French, so if I was to go for like a different team, he could be easier to link with because he's got that French. You know, if he was a different nationality, I'd be like, well, that's hard to do. But we've got him, so now I just hope for one. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the MLS just to see if we can if he gets anything good or something like that. But I've got 300k, and I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking of upgrading someone, and that someone is Oh, what? Wait, I played on like because weekend league goes towards your rivals, doesn't it? Yeah, and I'm gonna get. I feel like that kind of messed me around. Because I could have got rank. So I really wanted to get rank 1. Wow, yeah, I really wanted to get rank 1. For Division 4. No, yeah, Division 4. No, we're in Division 3, but relegated to Division 4. So rank 2, I guess, if you get rank 2, is not even the best in the world. And rank 3 is even worse. So that's a bit annoying. I also want to quickly check objectives, see if we're anywhere close to. I think I need to win. Hang on, wait 2 silver. I need to get all these done. Cause I really want to get this. Try and knock out more of these season objectives. And in order to do that, I really need to start growing some stuff like that. But I'm gonna be doing that off camera because it's kind of just like the boring sort of thing to do. Like I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna try and get this done. I'll try. I can't promise much, but I'll try. I'm gonna try and get this done. Actually, that's pointless. I'm gonna get that done. I'll get that done. This is gonna get done over time. I'll get that done. Co-op not really gonna get done. I'll get done over time. Then we're gonna have week 2 gold. Yeah, so a bunch of these I'm probably gonna try and get done probably today and tonight. Because yeah, I want to get that season progress. I really want to just go far in that and try and get that player. But I was more looking at So yeah, play 200 matches in a row, scoring at least once in each. We've got 77. I really want that ultimate pack now. 50 wins, you get a 100k pack. That's nice. Finishing, we don't really get any more packs in these, do we? We get a 100k pack for scoring 500 goals. No problem. Assist. We'll get that done over time. We'll get that done over time. Get that done soon, you'd think. Oh yeah, I was just trying to see if we're anywhere close to finishing anything or not. So that's fine. We're going to hop into some rival games. Try and get out of the division. It's just annoying because I really think we could have grinded to rank 1. But because of weekend league, you get 400 points or something like that. Which is a bit annoying, I'm not going to lie. I swear I just said something's under contract, if not. But I was thinking of getting Kevin De Bruyne in the team, but that means Fati could no longer be my cam. So I might just ride it out a bit longer. It's not really an upgrade I need to make instantly. The manager's had a contract. It's not really an upgrade I need to make instantly, so it's fine. But Rudiger did let me down a few times in the weekend league. He made a few mistakes here and there, but besides that, he was pretty reliable, you can say. St. Maximin was definitely the star of the show. Corona right back, and he comes on when Berserk is tired. is just beautiful. And then Jesus off the bench, or you got, I didn't really use much of Rodrigo. If I'm not really using much of Rodrigo actually, and he's tradable, I believe. We might as well go sell him. In my opinion, anyway. Because I'm not using. I've got Jesus. I've got Ben Yedder. So I might as well just go ahead and sell him. We'll go this one for about 33k. Because yeah, like I said, if we're not using him, why is he on the? Why am I going to keep him on the bench for? You know what I mean? So, and again, this is funding. I could have placed Willian with a good, like a Bernardo Silva, and played Bernardo Silva centre mid. But to be fair, Willian actually had a good weekend league for me as well. So I don't know. I really don't know why I'd want to change this team at all. If I was going to change my team, I like Aubameyang, but he can be a bit hit and miss at times, but he's not worth replacing. Unless we go ahead and get like Mbappe in the team, but dreaming that's not going to happen, is it? Alright, who are we up against? Inform Watkins, Kevin Lawn, Maddison, Bernardo Silva, Ndidi, Fred, Bellerin, Eric Bailly, Rudiger, Reguilon, and Schmeichel. Not the best team in the world. He's got a Senator on Eric Bailly, which he's paused. Here we go. Invincibles FC. He's gonna bring on someone, you can tell. But the weekend league I'm very happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that. I can't believe I got 20 wins. I was really aiming for 14. I'm like, maximum maybe gold 2. Maybe get 17 wins max. But when I hit gold 2, I'm like, wow, I can actually push for gold 1. And when I got gold 1, I'm like, wow, that's literally amazing. Alright, let's go, boys. All exhausted from weekend league they are, but time to get out of this division before Thursday, and maybe get up. I want to get into Division 1 of this team. I'm close to getting into Division 1 of my main team. Close, but still quite far. Oh, here we go. No way. Van de Beek was a bit hit and miss as well this weekend, but again, he's not going to be a player that, like, if I replace him, it's going to have to be. Here we go. Hang on. He's a big player.
Schmeichel is the keeper. Antonio Rudiger starts alongside Eric Bailly in central defence. Bernardo Silva starts alongside Wilfred Ndidi.
Hit and miss. Ndidi does brilliantly.
Two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat.
He's just a hit and miss player, unfortunately. But I mean, he can do perfect things. He can be an absolute machine. And he can also not be that good at all.
Was a very fine read.
And if I was to replace him,
I must say this looks promising.
this is what Aaron's been doing all weekend. He's been getting in those positions Aaron's like, and most of the time, actually, not gonna lie, he's been when he gets in those positions, he's been hitting him in, which has been incredible. But if I want to get rid of Aubameyang, he's about 300. Okay, but I don't really want to, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, if it came to the time where I'll get sick of him, I'm like, wow, it's time for you to go. We could get the likes of, a Salah in, or a Mane in, or someone like that. But he's not the worst.
Van de Beek. Now Aubameyang.
Shot, contact Maximin, but he wasn't the reason why we got gold 1. It was so Maximin.
Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Now the attack promising as it was.
With that, thank you. Willian's available.
Ndidi. Here's Willian. Van de Beek. Now Aubameyang. Ndidi.
Oh, Willian.
Just a fraction wide of the post.
He scored a few of them this weekend as well, Willian. There'll be times I'll be passing it around the box, and then he'll be there for like a one-touch
Rudiger.
finesse shot outside the box, and sometimes he'll hit the post and it'll go in. Other times he'll hit the post and go out. I'm like, wow, really?
Madison. Won it back.
But yeah, I was really shocked that he'd make an actually like.
Saint-Maximin.
He's a good player, but I just thought to myself like, yeah,
Take it away.
he's just there for chemistry, and then I'll sub him off after every game. But he's actually pretty much cemented his spot as my centre mid. Because he's like a silent achiever.
Saint-Maximin. Beautifully disguised ball. Aubameyang.
Fatty!
Glorious chance. And he gobbles up the
Fatty also had an amazing weekend. I'm so glad that I got his SBC.
He's asking questions of his
Like I said, if you haven't done it or you're thinking about doing it, I would not think twice about it. Like I'm just glad that I got him because his ability to he also had this ability to change the game.
Fred.
For me anyway. Like he's just got good agility,
Bernardo Silva.
his shooting's good. I know he just got to tap in, but
Oh, they have it again.
that's not why I'm talking about it. He just had the ability to just create space for himself and others as well, and it was just really nice to have in the team.
Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a
I think if we
throw-in.
win this game, we're up, which we we shouldn't even be in Division 4. Should be Division 3. Keep it.
Saint-Maximin.
Ah,
And it was a
like
very
he's just
good
one with so many
goal.
penalties this
A
weekend,
Lansdowne
Saint-Maximin.
end product.
Just from his dribbling, like I'll be doing drag backs or just L1 dribbling,
And unable to keep
and then
possession.
he'll step in to make a challenge, and then I'll be taken out, and it's a penalty.
Real chance.
Good save, Alisson.
Keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Ansu Fati.
Well,
He's
still
on.
behind, Derek. I
He's
don't know
on.
how. Technique was all right, but he didn't expect
Oh,
the
no,
goalkeeper
man.
to be that good.
Let's try it again then. Alright, corner.
And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch.
Up you get Van Dijk.
Played in by Willian.
Nice, Van Dijk.
It is. They lead by
He didn't really score many headers for me this weekend, but besides, he's not really in the team to score goals for me. Defensively, he was an absolute unit. But when I have a corner, I look for him, like, where is he? Because he will get up.
Van de Beek.
No, that was
The
Reguilon.
visitors have totally controlled possession, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
Get there, Reguilon. Reguilon's really stepped up for me. After this weekend, I'm like, wow. He's actually not the worst in the world. Jeez.
Virgil van Dijk. Now with Aubameyang. Rudiger. Moving the ball forward with purpose. There's a slide rule pass. Wan-Bissaka. Can he
Fatty.
finish?
Beautiful again.
What a
He's a
magnificent
right-footed player, but yet
It's
get him on
such
his
a
right, get him on his
magnificent
left, doesn't matter.
finish
He'll
here.
put it in.
Blistering
I think he's got a
first
4-star
half
week for.
display,
I'll check
and
that
just
after this
look at
game,
that
but he's
score.
he's a machine. And I'll be very happy to if I had to make a whole team around him for whatever reason, which I know I don't have to.
And so
But
it is
he's just a
the
player that
first
I
half
think we need in
story.
our team for a very, very long time. Absolute domination. Is he? I'm doing a quickly check now. Is he a 4-star? 4-star? Yeah, 4-star, 4-star. Beautiful. He's an absolute machine player. Like 160k, I think. His SBC cost. I assume his price has probably gone up
Second
now.
half commences. It was
If the
such a
SBC is still
one-sided
available, which I
first
think it would
half.
be.
Might it be different
But-
this time round?
He's just brilliant. On my main account even. He comes off the bench for me on my main account because I've just got
On the ball,
just a
Reguilon.
better team.
Now
But off the
Ndidi.
bench, he was just making a bigger impact than most. Like
Disappointing
there'll be
end
times
to it.
when, like,
Giving the ball to the
I'll
opposition
take
that
off with
time.
Serbia. I'm like, oh, he's struggling for me a bit, but he's not for me anymore. He's really good for me now. There'll be times when I'm like, oh, right, time for Fatty to come on, and Fatty would come in and kick like 2 or 3 goals to win the game. I'm like, oh yeah.
A really
No
top-notch
problems.
piece of defending. Oh, big opportunity. Well,
That's just a
nearly
machine.
shooting the crossbar with that powerful
Influence
header.
makes me a machine. Aubameyang, like I said, I haven't seen much of him. I've seen him on the ball a few times, but he just
Rudiger.
doesn't He doesn't really get involved, doesn't really do much. He's even making a run right now. Turnover.
Bernardo Silva. Ollie Watkins.
Like I remember when FIFA first came out, like the pre-order FIFA, and I packed Aubameyang, and then I used Aubameyang.
Fred. Is it going to be Bellerin?
And he was just, that's no, yeah, I used Aubameyang. I'm like, yeah, he's fast. Don't get me wrong. Here he is now.
Oh, big chance.
He just doesn't do anything, man. He did that so much really this weekend, like one-on-one, and I'll just be like, yeah, just hit that. Van Dijk, get up. That's where I'd like to play like Salah. Maybe, because you know, right foot, left foot combination would be nice.
Giving the ball away. Fine goalkeeping to push that away.
He's just not as clinical as you think he would be, Aubameyang.
Watkins showing a real desire to win it back, and that pass could be troublesome.
He's leaving that gap open every time.
Interception there.
On it.
Now let's see what they can do here. Can he find the angle?
Needs a bit of help, boys. Come on.
Ndidi. Excellent ball over the top.
Saint-Maximin. 4-0. Good ball into him as well.
Very few would lay a glove on them.
He's just an absolute
A
gem.
lopsided contest.
I can't believe when we packed him, I knew straight away, I'm like, this is going to be a player that's going to just change everything. Honestly, if I didn't have him up front this weekend,
Well, they're eyeing that
I don't think that gold one would have happened.
Superbly read and executed. Saint-Maximin.
Come on,
Good
Aubameyang.
vision. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Great pressure to win the ball back. Under real pressure here. Oh,
There you go. I could have scored that with Saint-Maximin, but I decided to give it to Aubameyang just because I wanted him to score a goal for me. But if he's just there to score those sort of goals for me, I might as well just go ahead and get bloody Callum Wilson who can do the same sort of thing. Just sweat tap-ins.
Saint-Maximin. Tremendous block. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Keeper had work to do.
Go on, Virgil. You're not selected as Van de Beek. Oh, that sucks. We are out of Division 4, which we should have been. We got promoted last week and we got relegated because we were in bad form. Corona at right back. Again, I'm sort of just bringing one every time, I think. We're also going to try James. Go on. Once we watch James. Let's see what he can deliver for us. I'm not expecting a whole lot because obviously his pace and stuff like that.
Pointing effort, you've got to say.
But we'll see. Aubameyang off for Jesus. And there's the same thing about Jesus. I used to make a substitution a lot this weekend. I used to take Aubameyang off a lot, bring on Jesus, and straight away I'm like, wow.
Can they create something from here? We saw the situation developing. Gabriel Jesus. Well, he's got past his man.
Colonna.
Jesus Corona.
Ah. Oh, come on, ref. Haven't touched him.
Chances on.
Can't be given that.
Free kick awarded by the referee.
Just shoves him in the back, no problem.
Ndidi.
But honestly, I'm really excited for Weekend League awards.
Calvert-Lewin. And snuffing out the danger.
I'm also excited to see the team of the week that is going to get announced. You know, is there going to be some big plays? You know, I'm looking around at like all the games. I'm like, yeah, there could be. I didn't need to do that at all.
And a chance to whip it in here.
Oh,
Well, the header didn't exactly
you know,
go to
Mbappe could get one. Havertz could get one. Verona could get one. Kane, Kane's already got. Is he in any team of the week this weekend? This week?
Only 10 minutes remaining here.
Kane could get one. You could say from Everton, which I'm not really
Ndidi.
buzzed about, but could happen.
Here is Fred.
Yeah, it could be a good team of the week. I'm just hoping that we can get a red card where it could fit into my team nicely. If I do get a Kane, I'll probably use him over Rudiger. I won't be stoked about it, but I probably will do that because it's just a red card. I'm like, yeah, it looks cool. And they probably don't even have that much of a difference in like on who's better.
Well, everybody in this ground,
Pretty much the same sort of quality in a way.
Goalkeeper didn't think so.
Chance to play it in. And it's Gabriel Jesus.
Ref. He's come in trying to kill me.
That challenge.
Nice indeedy.
Couldn't hang on to it. Ndidi. He's in behind.
Saint-Maximin is an absolute machine. Thank you, mate, for just everything you've done for the club.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0.
What a win. 6-0. Thanks for coming.
Only the 1 minute. James Maddison.
Brilliant win.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out of...
But yeah, like I said, I really want to get some of those objectives done. Just grab through week, is it week 2 or week 3? I think it's week 2 silver, week 2 gold, get a few of these other things done. And you just trying to grind through that season progress. Beautiful pass accuracy, 94%, 19 shots, 13 on target, 61% possession. Absolutely fantastic. That's an easy win. We should be going up now from that. That was easy. This team is turning into just an amazing team. And oh look, we can redeem points again. Obviously it's gonna get this team will get better or worse. Hopefully not worse, but upgrades are gonna be made obviously. But we get no Queens again with Monaco could get relegated. But no, like I'm really excited just to see where this team's going to end up after weekend league awards come out and division rival awards come out. Am I going to have the same team? Am I going to have a big red player that could just be controversial and change my whole team, make me change it? Who knows, really? Well, yeah, I really think Aubameyang just needs to get going a bit. Hopefully he does a lot better if he is in my team next weekend league, which I assume he would be. Hopefully he can have a much better weekend league next weekend. Or technically this weekend because it's Monday. No, it's Tuesday. What am I on about? Hopefully he can have a much better weekend this weekend coming up. But like I said, he has games where he's really good. He can kick 2 or 3 goals a game and just absolutely dominate. He'll have games where he'll miss one-on-ones, he'll miss simple tappings, he'll just feel like a horrible player. And I'm like, well, you're coming off. But he's a big player. He's a big name. Aubameyang, and he's a good player. Maybe I'm just not good with Aubameyang. Maybe other people could be really good with Aubameyang. But I'm just not. Maybe he's just not my sort of striker. I don't know. When I play him through, I'm like, okay, finish this, and sometimes he will. I'm like, yeah, good. Sometimes he won't. I'm like, well, why not? Why can't you finish that for? Challenge Fati.
And what we have coming up for you is a rivals game to look forward to. This really should be a belter of a game, Lee.
What?
Can he put them in front? Still could be dangerous. In it goes at the second.
What the hell was that?
But the goalkeeper
He smashed that into the post, and I'm pretty sure he just hit his player and he had no idea what just happened, and it goes in. Okay. No problem.
getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back.
He just feels so clumsy on the ball at times. Reguilon. Reguilon.
They've regained possession. Sané.
This guy's got the Sunderland song. Sunderland till I die. What a...
Failed to keep hold.
He's going to try and play it in the middle. Back post, yeah.
Delivered into the
2-0 down.
Oh, tremendous goal!
Oh,
Technical excellence.
now maybe get relegated again.
Wonderful to have
No,
that
surely
in your
not.
repertoire. Surely not.
Surely not.
It's going their way. 2-0.
Fati. Clinical finisher. Fati is a clinical finisher. And I'm not going to lie, if that went to Aubameyang, I don't know what would have happened. It's like a 50-50. Could go in, could not go in. With Fati, he's done that most of the weekend, just banging those sort of goals in.
They were possessing the ball well, but now they've lost it. Wan-Bissaka.
Make a run, Aubameyang. Make a better run.
Now with Aubameyang. And return to Aubameyang.
Saint-Maximin. Tutu. Shame play, man. This is what I mean. Maybe I just need... I feel like if I did get Salah in this team, far out. He'll be like that right foot left foot combination could be nice. And his agility would be incredible.
Well, the perfect tackle really, and now a throw in.
And he'll probably be in my team for a long time. And I've come up against Salah plenty of times this weekend, and he's absolutely torn me apart. Had to get that ball through, Fati. Good save, Alisson. Good keeper. If that was Guaita, probably in. If it was Pickford, if I would have packed Pickford, and if I was forced into using Pickford, I probably would have finished 2 of the 3.
I'm not sure what he did there when he caught it on the top of his head, but whatever he did, it was a poor attempt.
Brilliant, up you get, nice.
Van de Beek.
Come on.
Oh, that's a pass of high quality.
Yes, Aubameyang. That is what needs to be done. He just tells me, he just says, shut up, I can finish, I can be that clinical player. But like I said, in those positions, there was one time this weekend when I was in that exact same position, and his keeper was even like committed, he was like half in, half out. I'm like, right, well, he's in no man's land here. I'm just going to finesse this into the back of the net. And I finessed it, and it went wide. I went, are you kidding me? And then he went down the other end and scored. I went, wow.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
But yeah, and then he goes ahead and scores that. So, I don't know. I'll keep him obviously for next weekend, or this weekend.
Looks promising this.
Like, I'm not in a rush to get rid of him. I'll give him another chance. If he does well next weekend league, like, okay, I'm wrong. But if it's the same outcome, and he doesn't really do much, it's also makes him up front and try and do everything himself, I'll be like, right, well, something needs to change then. I need to bring in a player that can help out Saint-Maximin. Oh, wow. That was interesting. So is that. Nice indeedy. Nice Byron. Aubameyang's just been sent into orbit. Oh.
A very effective clearance. Real chance. Oh, they really should.
Like I said, like the L1 dribbling in the box, when I use Fati or Saint-Maximin, it just feels really nice. And then having that skill moves, like when I do a roulette with Saint-Maximin, and people don't predict it, I'm like, you know, it just opens up so much. Oh, Van de Beek gets dropped as well. He's going to cut that back. There it is. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Give me Ndidi here. Far out, man. I swear that hit his left foot, I won't know. But bad defence this game. I still feel like I should win this game though. I still feel like, maybe, if I keep playing like this, maybe not.
Tremendous block.
This man here.
Saint-Maximin.
He read me that time.
Won it back.
Where's my defence?
He's in a potentially dangerous position.
I needed so much more on that kick.
Well, an easy one to cut out, really.
Right, we're playing bad now.
Beautifully timed.
This is a very bang average game. Bad touch. Now we go.
Stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Ndidi. Saint-Maximin.
Let me play that ball through. Let me finish my attack.
We're at the end of 45 minutes.
Dominating possession. Pass accuracy is pretty bad this game. The difference is defensively this game I think I've just been on and off. Not even on and off, I've just been struggling. It's as simple as that. A very busy day for me today, so I can only fit in, this will be like my last rival, I can only fit in 2 rival games today. I've got a very busy day ahead of me today, so I had to just postpone lots of things, just be like, I need to get my YouTube video out first, and then I'll be busy for the rest of the day. That's why I want to try and get, I'll be home tonight to do the, try and just grind through a lot of the objectives, just trying to get some seasonal objectives done.
Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening.
So I really hope I can end this video with just 2 rival games, 2 rival wins.
As they keep the ball. Must take the lead here.
Ah,
He's foiled them on
just
his
stumps
own.
that, no worries, Sane's way.
Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence?
I'll have that. Thank you, Rudiger.
As clean as a whistle, that challenge.
You can't pass, but that's the one thing. Oh my word, no one can pass. I'll have that. Aubameyang's passing is so bad. Because if there's a run, if Saint-Maximin makes a run, he can't find him.
Saint-Maximin, chances on.
Willian, okay. Come on now.
Good pressure to win the ball back high.
Aubameyang, yeah.
And a goal!
He steps up this game, Aubameyang. It's funny because that's a simple goal and I'm celebrating like he's a good player. Well, he is a good player, but I should just expect that sort of finishing from him. He's got my expectations down to when if he scores one of those goals, I'm like, yeah, great player. No, but he'll definitely stay in my team for at least another weekend or 2. But again, it just depends. If we get a red Werner, if he gets an inform, of course. I mean, 2 goals. I don't see why he wouldn't. But if he does, and we got his red card, then common sense, I'm just going to be like, yeah, we're going to use him.
And now they have the ball back. It's a weighted pass, looking for
Here's help.
Aubameyang.
Good, Aubameyang. Good pass, son. Thump. Up I get. Get onto that Willian.
Taking it away.
Nice Van de Beek.
A very good tackle.
Not nice, indeedy.
To intervene.
Nice Reguilon. Smash.
Half an hour
Crash. Here we go.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Read it. It's all over me at the moment. Need to make a pass, Aubameyang. Come on, man.
Saw his pass gobbled up. Real chance.
Nah, Van Dijk's got this covered. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does.
But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did.
Why is everyone's passing turned to just... Oh, my... Oh, no. No, get out. Get out.
Well, they survived the attack.
Van de Beek's away.
Wan-Bissaka. Van de Beek.
That was such a
Well,
bad
for
shot.
power, 10 out
That
of 10
shot
for
felt
Brisbane.
horrible. To the press circle, it felt horrible. We're going to go ahead, we're actually going to bring on James again. We're going to go ahead and bring on Jesus for Aubameyang. And we're going to go bring on no one else at the moment. We don't need anyone else at the moment. But I'll hardly ever take off Saint-Maximin because his dribbling and his fast-style skill moves just create so much, and his pace. Aubameyang's got pace, but he hasn't got that agility to just dribble on the ball and do what I can do with Saint-Maximin. I can't do that with Aubameyang. He's a really creative player.
Attacking possibilities.
Oh, you're offside. That's right. I'll have it back here with St. Maximin who gets triple teamed. It's fine. He's away.
James Rodriguez.
Nice.
The measured ball from James Rodriguez.
Nice.
Can he take advantage? And it's gone in.
I just feel like James Rodriguez, I mean, a simple pass, of course. I'm not going to say amazing pass, but I want to use his inform a lot more, I think. Or his ones to watch card, because his passing and his shooting and all the rest of that is amazing. It's just his pace.
Gabriel Jesus.
Like if he had at least 80 pace, or not even 80, but he had like 74 pace or something, he'd go from a 24k player in form to a 200k and a very usable player. Bad pass on this.
Well, the attack promising as it was, scuppered there.
Look at that. Van Dijk's is such a machine, man.
And the counter looks on here, options available.
Come on, Aaron. Come on, Aaron.
Wan-Bissaka.
That muscling. Nice. 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 And there's James Rodriguez making it 6-3. Great out muscle there by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Just tells him to get out of his face. Dribbles in and out. Finds James, goal. Thanks for coming.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant.
Oh, but yeah, two solid performances. Oh, okay. Shut up, Randall.
Is it going to be Sané? Keeper
Get
did
that out.
his job to begin with.
It's it just excites me. I'm like, do I expect this team to get gold 1 again next weekend? I mean, I don't see why they couldn't. Okay, I can see why.
What's the keeper playing at?
Like, obviously,
Well, they've won possession back. What can they do
if
from
I get
here?
gold 1, I'm like, oh,
Into the
why?
keeper's gloves.
I don't see why I could not get gold 1 again. Like on my main account, I got gold 2,
Well,
and I'm
goalkeeper
expecting
will be a
to
price
get
to
gold
pay.
1 next weekend because I know why I didn't get it. It's because I played all my games in one night, and like, so I was coming up against, instead of spacing out my games,
Inside the final 5
and then I was
minutes
just coming up against just absolute gun players.
now. Ndidi. Can he make it count? Just cleared away in the nick of time.
James, oh, he uses his right foot, doesn't
Good
he?
defending to prevent the chance.
But if I was to play like on my weekend league, if I did one on my main account, I did my Road to Glory, and space out my game, sorry, and you know, then I'd be coming up against not much better players like that. Oh, that's a
What's he
mistake.
gone and done?
What a save, Allison.
And a marvellous
So
save.
yeah, I expect to get gold 1 on my main account. You know, maybe even elite 3. Maybe not elite 3, but you know, gold 1. Great win. And maybe I expect to get gold 1 again on Road to Glory. Maybe gold 2. I'm just really excited to see what we can get for our awards, that's all. Great win here though, 6-3 win. Absolutely brilliant. Pass accuracy 80%, not the best. Good possession. And we come away with the win, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm happy with that. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to grind through a lot of the season progress. And yeah, I just really want to get close to that that card. I want to get that Premier League Prime Players pack as well, which would be a really nice card to be getting. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, for episode 16. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. I'll be back here tomorrow for another episode 17 of the Road to Glory. Hopefully EA release something, like an SBC, or I wouldn't mind, I can't wait for them to drop like League SBCs, or wait for them to drop like milestone plays and stuff like that. I can't wait for that day to come. But yeah, that's me for this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys tomorrow.